All right. So I'm gonna do a little crash course here. When you turn on the Fantom 07, it comes up to a screen like this. These are all the pre-made sounds. They all have like a letter and then a number. It goes from A to like C of the ones that the factory provided. And then after that, you can start, it'll just say initial zone or initial tone, and then you start building your own. So this video is more about how to play like a live gig versus how to layer and split. I'll talk about that later. If you have up here, scene select, chain, zone view, and single tone. These are the real important, like teeth cutting buttons you'll need to kind of get your way around on a Fantom. So what I do when I'm gigging, I use this chain view. If you press chain view, it comes up, and it comes up to this screen right here. Let's see if I can help it. I think it's just gonna have that glare on it. It goes all the way, these buttons go from 0, 1 to 16, and they correspond. So these buttons over here are your category buttons when you turn the machine on. That 1 through 16. Pianos, organs, basses, guitars, blah, 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 blah. And somebody said they couldn't even find out how to get to that when they were turning it on, but like I said, that's another video. So when you hit chain view, it activates these, so you don't have to press these little bitty small buttons. It's a touch screen, so you could do that if you wanted to. And you get this little narrative. I tried to touch that. You get that little narrative about what you've got activated. My piano, organs, EP, strings, mine. This is just my first thing that you go to. Now this is important. I've got this. So this is a scene. So if I were to hit chain view and hit scene, it comes up, and I've got that highlighted red. If I was just searching in the pages, I could find that real easy. Gig sounds. So when it's activated, which it is, you can press zone view and then zone view again, and it shows you what I've got listed. I've got like 8 or 10 sounds that are popular when you're gigging. I've got and I'm just using the up and down arrow. I've got a piano, a Hammond B3, a Fender Rhodes, a little distortion guitar, string section, brass section, flute, a synthesizer, a tenor sax, another brass section, and then blah, 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 blah. I think I only have 10. So on these gig sounds, on that one button, let me go back to zone, scene select. On that one scene there, I've got 10 sounds. Opens up 10 sounds. So when I'm in chain view, that one button, number 9, has 10 sounds on it. So the way I activate them fast is I set them to the number pad. So if I hit 9 to get the gig sounds, and then I know 1 through 10 are my different sounds. Piano, organ, Fender Rhodes, guitar, strings, brass, flute, and then so that one I have the brass and the organ together. I combined them. You can layer the two sounds. See how that one two things are highlighted. Number 2 is the organ. Number 6 is the brass. And so you can change the volume of them. If I wanted more organ, less brass, or vice versa. Whoa, where are you? Okay, so this gives you. Then there's different ones I've got. What is this? Oh. I got a few settings down at the bottom for like a wedding if I was doing. Because I didn't need all 16 of the presets for my gig. I used just those first 4, 5. I used the first 5, and then 6 and 7 and 8 and set up just for the particular song. Oh my God. Got those set up just for the particular song. I'll try not to get distracted and start playing. That's a half step up brass section, because there's a couple of songs in our set where they've got them in a key that I like to play a half step up. Strings. This keyboard has really good strings. And you can EQ them however you want to. So I've got all of those active if I press a note. And I know how if I do this, well, if you put everything kind of halfway, like that, and then your volume halfway, now I can add kind of make it a smiley face. Put this right here for a second. Nice full sound. Anyway, I can live all night in this one chain view here, but then you can make multiple chains. So if you see, I've made 5 sets, and they all have 16 sounds on them. But you can go up to Oh Lord, 100. 100 sets of 16, so 16 times 100. But I've only did 5. I can live. I can live on these first 5. I can live on 1. That set 1, actually, and play all night just by going down through there. Like I said, this gig 1 and gig 2, they have 16 of their own, or 12. Yeah, 16. Nice Hammond organ. So if you're playing that and say you want to activate the face of the Hammond organ, here's your buttons down here. Scene, you hit that scene. You hit zone view, opens it up, and then you hit, you'll see that the Hammond organ is selected in red. And then you hit perimeter, and there's your you can change. Grid it, make it nice and gritty. Like I said, I'm easily distracted, so let me get out of there. Exit. Back to chain view. Oh no, we didn't adjust anything. I mean, I didn't save anything. But the other thing I'll do is on a separate video, as I'll talk about how to assign these, because these are very helpful when you're playing. I could live on that one scene if I did not want to do chain view and wanted to just hit scene select. Oh, let me put this back. I could live in gig 1 or gig 2 and have 16 sounds, because I don't use 16 sounds in a band set. So anyway, I hope this kind of helped dumb it down to where you could see how easy it is. And the other thing I like is that it is so light. You can stick it under your arm and go to a gig and play. So there you have it.